Yeah, I think that's a nice beat. Let's put some lyrics to it, or just to enjoy as a beat tape, maybe in the car or more heaven grade beats as well for all you artists and rappers maybe or singers out there. What is the price on that beat? Um, like I said yesterday, if I'm doing an instrumental, it's about 800 euros, dollars, plus minus up to 1,000. Depends on if you need lyrics to it, etc., etc. And 15 to 20% of the GEMA or BMI kind of percent. This is my offer. If you have another offer, let me know. But this is kind of feeling, this feels honest to me. At least I can kind of have peace with it, if this is the right word for it. Of course, in Germany we say Rechnung, kind of with bill, if you like, with protocol of this is an professional board kind of contract, if you like. That that's for going for honest, kind of a law-proof stamp for being cool in front of every regulation and more. So it's now the more quantized or quantization version. If there's a difference, let's check out the former one. And the more quantized one. So I think both are similar. Let's see about that. You can use both, I think. It's both are great. This sounds a bit, I think, a bit more rooted, a bit maybe more human, more groovy. So if you do maybe too much of quantization or quantizations, it can sound a bit maybe monotonic or more maybe maybe a bit too staccato. So there is no formula for it, except from I think if you like what comes out of the speakers, that's a fine thing. So all these parameters are maybe helpers to say, okay, this is an cursor or precursor to sound good or to bring the sound in a certain type of direction, but don't have to. So I think the main focus or a great focus of course is what comes out of the speakers. If you like what comes out of the speakers, parameters can be diffuse or can go for diffuse maybe as well. So if you say, hey, this I like the song, I like the mixing, but the parameters are showing something different. So what is now the goal or what you should focus on? It depends on you, of course. You can go with the parameters then, but maybe have a sound picture. You cannot really spot, okay, now the parameter sounds to me cool, but the sound is not that cool anymore. So choose for yourself, I think, what is the best way to go for. My newest or latest fountains are, if it comes great out of the speakers, be satisfied with it. If you are in that world and in the zone of parameters and calculations, and you will get the formula of, hey, okay, the sound is now cool, but the parameters are maybe not really how I expect the parameters. And this another question kind of pops up. Okay, where's the problem? Maybe you have not the key to these problems yet. So everything has a parameter, but parameters are based on human. And this is, I think, what takes place in the first, in the first thought of it. Human made the mathematics don't make or made the human kind of. So if we say, for example, we know 1 and we know 2 times 1 is probably 2, etc., etc. We made these parameters, but who can explain rain or thunder and blizzard? So if it sounds cool most of the time, what comes out of the speakers, maybe get the parameters or write down these parameters to say, okay, this sounds cool. Maybe I don't know why it sounds cool, but it is, or it sounds cool. So if you are in that maybe zone of, I don't know what to do now, go for a maxi single maybe. Go for 3-4 versions of it and say, hey, this is version 1, this is version 2, this is version 3, and this is version 4. They can be all cool. So at least you get your piece out of it. To say, okay, maybe I cannot explain it, but there is no problem to go for many versions of it. At least if you ask me. Yeah, sounds beautiful. So we have a take 1. Then we have a take 2. And then let's have another one, but I will go to a timeout and come back to it in a second, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for buying. Man goes around with his Iban and big. Give me what it's worth for you. Andy Globe.